Hey guys, getting a slightly different angle. We're not at our usual desk space here. So this video is a little bit different. What we're gonna be doing is dropping off a care package of sorts, some water, some candy, some food to some PCT hikers. One of them I've been following on Instagram for a long time. It's like she's following her dream and I was like, dude, you're in Mount Laguna? I love Mount Laguna. I'll go drop you off some supplies. So that's what we're doing. So we're gonna go drop off some supplies, some food, some water, and we're gonna ask her a couple different questions about the PCT, how she got the permit, why she's doing it, etc. So again, a little bit different than normal, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. You're coming. Are you excited? Yeah?
So the Pacific Crest Trail Association runs basically an online lottery that essentially hikers or wannabe through hikers or anybody who wants to do a section of the trail or whatever goes onto their portal website, which is like the pcta.org or something. I don't know. I don't remember the specifics. Basically, they have two separate dates where you can apply for the permit and enter the lottery system. I think it's in October. The first one's in October to apply for the following year, and then the second one, the like later one, is in January. So those are two different lottery dates that you basically have to be online all day for. So the process is you log in at like 10 a.m. or something, and you're like on the PCTA website. So essentially you're giving a random number in line, and that number in line will determine what dates are available to you for the trail. So what the restrictions of that is there are usually typically 50 permits allotted per day during the hiker season. So the hiker season goes from March to end of May, I believe, to start the Pacific Crest Trail. So you have any dates between that time span to choose from. They have it set up really efficiently. I think last year there was like 10,000 people that tried to get a permit, and I don't know how many actually got it. So yeah. PCT, I'm on day 4, mile 53.5 or something along the lines of that. And basically, I've cheated this whole time with my navigation using this cool little app called Gut-Hook, which all the thru hikers use. So pretty much all of the thru hikers in all of this area, we're all on it, and we're all stalking all these different pinpoints that basically they're little symbols that mean different things. So some of them say there's a tent site here, it gets pretty windy, it's not really shaded, or it's on a hill or something, but there's great views, right? So you kind of pick and choose what kind of tent site you want to like camp at, and that's how you map it out. In regards to water, we're in the desert, so it's kind of sketchy. So there's not really too many like streams that are running right now because there wasn't a lot of snow this past winter. So water's a little touchy, but we've had good luck so far, and there has been a lot of trail angels who have given water to us, and they leave like water caches. They're called water caches. So similar to like geocaches, they like stash them in a certain area, in a shaded area, and they'll leave them for PCT hikers. And food, which I have a lot of. I'm carrying way too much. You can go one of two ways. You can kind of freeball it, which is, I don't know if that's the right term for it, but that's the word I'm gonna use. You can freeball it and just kind of make your own way and just kind of see what happens, and basically guesstimate where you're gonna pick up food and hope that in town you can purchase the food that you need or want or are craving. or you can have supply boxes sent to you to each of those towns to their PO boxes, or not PO boxes, I'm sorry, post offices. The post offices will hold packages for like up to, I think, 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks for through hikers. So we got pretty lucky that the local trail towns kind of cater to us. And so that's like the logistical side of it, but the actual trail side of it is really, really cool, because basically day by day you're just going along with all of these complete strangers who all have the same one goal in mind, and each of you are just talking about like your journey and what brought you here, and what your life experiences are, you know, like it's really, really easy to get to know someone on trail. It's almost too easy because people get so comfortable so quickly because you're just in your most vulnerable state. So definitely the people have just been insane, and they really truly make the trail experience what it is. That's what makes the Pacific Crest Trail what it is today. It's just you meeting all these new friends, developing all these relationships, and also just seeing all these incredible views and going to these insane places that less than 1% of the population ever get to go to. I think that's it. I don't want to cry. I think it initially began as like a fever dream, kind of just like one day I'll be able to do that, I'll be cool enough, I'll be like skilled enough and all of that. And slowly that seed grew into, I think I could do that one day. Like that's within the realm of possibility. Like I like to hike, I love being outdoors, I love meeting people on trail, like I just love challenging my body. So that kind of grew organically, and it turned into like an obsession in a way. So then I started following all of these different PCT hikers from different years, and I kind of just went down the rabbit hole of the YouTube videos, and that's kind of how I spiraled into just, no, I can totally do this. They can do this. Like that person is just like me, you know, only, you know, so different or whatever. There's more personal reasons. Like I love the ability to like challenge my body, right? I love having the freedom to just say like, I'm gonna run 3 miles today, or I'm gonna hike 15 miles today. And I love saying like, I have the ability to do that, and I have the physical capability, and I've been so blessed and so lucky to just be gifted with this passion, with this love of nature, with this, I don't know, itch to be outside and kind of like one with, I don't know, nature or something cheesy like that. But I also think it was deeply, deeply rooted in, I think hiking was the one thing I knew I could do that was just slightly above average. Like, I don't, like it, that sounds so vain, but like my whole life I've just kind of been like a B-, C average, you know, about like everything, like school and sports and like freaking just everything, just life, man. Like I've just always just kind of like scraped by and like barely been like okay. And hiking was just one of those things that I like fed my soul, and I knew like I could also inspire other people by just following my passion. And so that kind of just kept creating a movement within myself to just say like, it's gonna happen and I'm gonna do it, and I love myself enough to just fucking do it, and I believe that I have the capability to finish. And I think that those are like the big ones.
Awesome.